Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my live stream. Here, let me show you my journal. Wait. Ah, all right. I'm doing it. It's happening. There we go. So, yes, this is my Sunday live stream. I am going to work on my bullet journal, getting my weekly spread together, getting myself ready for the week, mentally prepared and focused, and figuring out what I'm going to be doing this week and when I need to do those things. So, if you would like to join me, you are in the right place. You don't have to work on your bullet journal, or maybe you don't even have a bullet journal. Maybe you are writing in a regular journal about your feelings. And if so, I have some prompts for you. So just stay tuned for that. Or you could be knitting, you could be working on an art project, you could be cleaning. The point is, we are here together. We are working on our Sunday projects and just kind of feeling the energy of those in the chat with us. So I am happy that you are here. You are keeping me going, so I appreciate you. All right, let's see who is here. Is anyone here? I don't know. Okay, so that's all right. I am going to just talk to myself because I am the best respondent anyway. So, all right, what happened? This is my weekly spread from last week. So I feel that the week went pretty well. So yeah, I feel that I got a lot done. I'm in the process of moving, so and I feel like I've been talking about moving for 6 months now, and I know it hasn't been that long, but it takes. I don't know. I think it's because we started packing earlier than we usually do, so which is good because then we're not rushing around at the last minute. But it's just a constant topic of conversation, and so it's just like something that's constantly looming. So I will be so happy that will be over this week. You will not see me in this apartment anymore. So yes, I will say goodbye to the apartment, and it was a good place to live. I'm happy to move on to other pastures, though, I will say, and happy to do some traveling as well, so that is good. But yeah, this is my weekly spread. It is a mess, and I'm going to set up another one. And if we have, let's see, what I want to do right now is first just ask you guys how you are, how you have been doing over the past week. So let's see. So using emojis, I'm just going to leave this here. Using emojis, tell me how your week went. So you can use, let's see, here, and I'm going to show that. All right. So maybe you had a thumbs up. Maybe you had, I hope it was a thumbs up. And I hope it was, something where you had the stars coming out of your eyes and it was just this beautiful, magical experience. But it could have been a thumbs down. We're just speaking about the week overall. So that doesn't mean there weren't happy moments within that. But, sometimes some weeks are better than others. So for myself, I think I would say, it's so hard. I'm gonna say it was a no, no, no. I'll say it was a thumbs up overall. Overall, I think I got a lot done. I'm feeling better physically. So yeah, over the past few weeks, it's kind of been a steady climb back to feeling normal after allergy season started, and then I had a whole bunch of other health problems related to that. So now I'm back. I'm back. I feel good. Hopefully I look better. I don't know. Ah, so yeah. So this week I am going to, and I wanted to say hello to my West Coast people just because I don't know if there's anyone who is watching me later on, and I want to say hello to people who may have not caught this live. So hey, all right. Hola, Nestor. Buenas tardes, buenos días. Ah, y sí, gracias por venir. ¿Estás planeando? ¿Cómo estás? Oh, feliz domingo a ti también. Gracias, igualmente. Okay, okay. And we have nursing geek games. I don't see anything that you wrote, but feel free to say hi. Nestor, ¿me puedes dar un emoji Para cómo fue tu semana? ¿Eh? Pulgar arriba, abajo. Sí, sí. O así. Ah, okay. And yeah. So we're gonna work on our just figuring out how our week went. There will be some times of quiet during this hour while I work on things. I know that I am not a good writer and talker at the same time, so I will not. I don't want to make too many mistakes. So we will work on that. And let's see here. I wanted to also ask you guys. Wait, I didn't see your emoji. Okay, there we go. It didn't pop up for me. I'm sorry, nursing. Yeah, so your emoji didn't pop up for me right away. That is weird. Okay, that's something I'm learning about this software. All right, and now I see Nestor's emoji as well. So he has the little like crazy eyes. Oh gosh. Okay, and then nursing. Oh no. So we're not feeling so great about the past week, and that's okay. It's over now. We have survived. We're going to get into this new week, and we are going to take the good things from last week and hopefully just be able to repeat them and grow them like a plant. We're growing. All right, so now we know. Yeah, I'm sorry that the week was a mixed bag. Yeah. I feel the same way. It was kind of just some parts were good, and then some parts could have been better, and so we will go forward and make it good for this week. Okay, we're gonna have a thumbs up week. Dang it. All right. So let me now ask you guys what is trying to keep it positive. All right. What is one win that you had last week? And it can be something really silly. Maybe you ate something delicious. Maybe you had a good phone call with a friend. What is one not yeah, what is one thing that you did that you're proud of yourself for last week? Yes. What? I'm not sure if I can answer that question myself. I think what I was most proud of, I really did endeavor to go outside and be in the fresh air and get some exercise. So I wasn't successful every single day, but I did manage to. I tried to make it more of an event and more of an errand that I needed to run, and then I just extended it into an actual walk for exercise. So yeah, I'd be like, I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the library. I like to go to the library in the morning because introvert that I am, I like to go in the morning and just drop the books off and then not have to speak to anyone. Don't tell anyone I said that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I am right now. Unless I have I need to go inside the library and find a book, and I need to speak with someone about that, then I prefer to just drop it off, and they will take it, and it's back in the library. So yes, all right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Kelly, what's happening? Oh. Okay, I see that sad emoji. No. All right, let's see here. Up, actually. And I didn't mean to leave that number here. Okay, so Kelly, I hope your week goes better. Or excuse me, I hope this coming week is much better than the past week. I hate to see that little sad emoji. Yeah, and you can see the top of my head. Hi. But yes, I hate to see that, and I hope that it goes a little bit better. And we have, let's see, all right, nursing. Aw. Okay. So that is Miss Nursing Games when she used a new teaching tool on Wednesday and it went really well. Okay. If you have a link or something, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I love to hear about different tools. I tutor English. I'm not a teacher, but I do tutor English on the side. So I would, if it's something that might be useful for any of us, I would love to hear about it. So yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me ask you our next question here. All right. Our next prompt here is, well, it's not a prompt, it's just, we're just chit chatting. All right. Tell me something that you're proud of yourself for. All right. I want to hear about this as well. Or wait, well, I'm repeating questions. Don't listen to me. All right, tell me what, actually, skip that question. We're going to do this one instead. No, we don't want that one. All right, I see what I did. This is the question that I meant to ask you guys. All right, so what is something in your life that looks a little chaotic to other people, but that you know you have completely under control yourself? Maybe you have a system, and when you feel that way and other people are looking at you with that side eye, you have a lot of confidence in yourself, you have a lot of confidence in what you are doing and where you plan on taking this thing. So going, I guess, how can you harness that confidence in and use it in other situations? So first question we could probably answer right away. So what is something that looks crazy to other people and maybe other people are asking you about it repeatedly, and how but in deep inside that you are okay and that you have it under control. Hmm. Hmm. So for me right now, it is moving. Still, yes, there are things that I have not packed yet, but I know that. I mean, obviously, I still need to use them up until the day that we leave, and so there are things that need to still be kind of folded up and broken down. I know how they're going to look and how small they will be when they're folded up and put away, but sometimes it's difficult to have other people see the vision, I guess. So that's what's going on there. So what are some things that other people are having trouble seeing the vision for in your life that you feel 10 out of 10 about? Hmm. All right. So I want you to think about that and let me know in the chat what you think. And yes, also, my repeat question: what are you proud of this week for yourself? Yeah, I feel that I feel it was a good week. And now let's move on. All right, so I'm gonna get my notes here. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to hear all that. Let's get on to our journaling time. And this time I am going to flip directly to the correct page. And I'm going to, on this page, I'm going to do my weekly spread. I'm going to get myself set up for the week. And I'm going to leave a little bit of time for us to be able to do that, whatever you're working on today. So I'm going to give us some music. Oh, YouTube. Why is YouTube eating links? All right, all right, all right. If you feel so inclined, later, come back to the video and you can leave it in a comment. I think you should be able to do that, nursing geek games, and yeah, because we would love to know. All right, I'm gonna give us some music for about, I'll say, maybe 5 minutes, and we will just reflect and relax. Oh, I forgot. All right, before we do that, I did this last week and I want to continue this. I think it's a really, just helped out a lot just to um, help us feel a little more focused as we go into our session of doing our things. So I would like to do, oh, so Nestor, he says that he is proud of his capacity to deal with just complicated people. Which, yeah, complicated. I like this word. I don't think that's really, but yes, I agree with you. Sometimes people can be extra, and sometimes you have to just be able to focus and remember what you're all about and not let them get you down. So I like that. All right, all right. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna give us a few minutes of breathing time, and then we'll get into actual journaling time. So, what I want to do is just have us take a few deep breaths and just think about how last week went and how we can just be a little more forgiving of ourselves going forward, and how we can also record and remember what we need to do going forward, because sometimes we forget, and I know I forget all the time. So I want you to just close your eyes if you feel comfortable and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it and out through your mouth. Let it all out. In again. Hold that breath and let it out. So each time you're doing this, I feel as though you should be able to inhale more and also exhale a little bit more out. We want to think of your diaphragm as a balloon, maybe. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Okay. I hope that felt good. I hope that felt that it helped you maybe get some of the BS from last week out of your mind, because we're not going to think about that anymore. This is Sunday. We're going to go into a new week feeling powerful, feeling good about ourselves, feeling confident. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to give us a few moments of music, and we will a little bit. Look what I have. I have a timer. You don't know, for like the past 2 weeks, I had not been able to get this timer on the screen. So I'm so happy right now. This is my moment of pride. All right. Let us turn this music down a little bit. All right. How are we feeling? Yes. So I wrote my intention of the week surprisingly fast. So I usually don't write it that quickly. So I can tell you what it is. I hope you can see okay. So I intend to embrace the chaos and confusion that this week will bring. I will also stop and take moments to be proud of where I am and where I am going. Hmm. Yes. So yeah, it's important to. I think in any transitional period, there are going to be things that are unknown. There are going to be things that you can't plan for, that are just going to arise, and you have to deal with them in that moment. And you have to just give yourself a little bit of forgiveness. You have to just say to yourself, I'm doing the best that I can, and be proud of those times when you just rock it and you just give everything that you can and you do your best and it turns out great. You have to give yourself, pat yourself on the back sometimes. You have to. So I hope that you are feeling proud of yourself. I hope that you are, even if your week was, giving you the just making you want to rip someone's hair out. I hope that this week helped you a little bit. I hope it helped you move forward, and I hope that you feel proud of something that you did over the past week. I'm proud of you. Mm. So there, I said it. It's out there. Do you feel awkward? A little bit. Yeah, I'm sure. So, so now I'm going to. I appreciate you watching me as I do my weekly spread because sometimes I think it helps me, and I hope it helps you watching me. I don't know. So what I'm going to do now is do the habit tracker in my weekly spread, and I keep looking over here because I made myself a little cheat post-it. So I'm gonna. I keep trying to switch the order of things around and hoping that something is like the magic combination or the magic order in which I should do things every day. But I know there is no such thing. So I'm just going to, but I'm going to keep trying because that's what I do. So, yes. All right. I'm going to work on this for another couple of minutes. Let's do another five. Let's do another five. All right, and then we will come back, and I have some more. Once I come back from this second 5 minutes, I have some more journaling prompts for us, and then I will work on the second page of the journal, and we will be all good. I hope. I think we'll see. All right. Mm. I'm in a weird mood today. I don't know what's going on with me. All right, you guys. I hope everyone's good. Uh, and I hope you are making good progress on what you're working on right now. I'm watching you. All right. It's ready. There we go. Always, I would turn our music down just a little bit. I hope that this is going well for you. I hope that you are making some good progress with whatever you're working on. Also, I didn't ask you guys, what are you working on? Yeah, so let me know here in the chat. I think, let's see. All right. No, we have not discussed this. I'm a terrible live streamer. What is this? What are you working on? So here, I will put this. We need to know, what is everyone working on today? All right. And so yes, actually, let me get rid of this timer. Um, Okay, so this is the first half of my weekly spread that I do in my bullet journal every week. So I have a calendar. I highlighted the current week. I wanted to keep it on April because I'm too lazy to change my calendar stamp just yet. But next week, it'll be May. It's gonna it's gonna be May. And then, oh gosh, if you got that joke, please put it in the chat. Thank you. I need a fellow Gen Xer to know what I just said there. It's gonna be May. And now I have my habit tracker here. So yes, these are the things that I endeavor to do every day. I rarely do all of these things every day, but that's not the point. The point is to be mindful and to try to do at least 80% of the things every day. So yes, that's and then I switch them around. I switch the order of them. I try to put them in the order in which I intend to do them, and then also just some things I realize I'm never going to do, and I take them out, I put them back. It's a cycle. It's a cycle. So yes, this is my kind of thing that my goal every week. Um, and then down here are the next 2 weeks that are coming up. I like to know what's going on. Sometimes I look at a calendar and it just is not sinking in. So I like to just make sure that I am a little more prepared for the coming 2 weeks. Not always. It's still a work in progress. Um, and then this is our quote of the week. I have so yes, I was watching some videos and listening to some podcasts, and I heard this quote by Mr. Beast, who has 30, I believe, oh God, so 388 million YouTube subscribers. So, I wouldn't say he's like my idol or anything, but obviously, as a YouTuber, I want to think about some of the things that he says. So, this quote is: "You're crazy until you're successful, then you're a genius." Hmm. So I wholeheartedly agree with that. Yeah, I think that there are things in life that other people just don't get. They don't understand, and they, may give you as I mentioned, the side eye. They may look down on what you're doing, or they think you're crazy. And when I say crazy, obviously, I'm not talking about actual mental health issues. I'm just saying that you may be thinking outside of what is expected of you. You may be doing something that is just completely out in left field for a lot of people, and they just can't. They're not on the same. I don't want to say on the same level, but they're just not on the same wavelength with you, and they don't understand what you're doing. So yeah, and then they will label you things like crazy or I don't know. I don't want to say anything too negative, but yes, I'm sure you have a lot of names in your head that you may have been called or that you're thinking of yourself. I hope not. But yeah, that is a real fear for a lot of people, that they will be looked at as not all not fully logical and reasonable. So yeah, yeah, I like to think about things like that and think about, what am I doing that may look crazy to other people. So, with that, I have other journaling prompts that I will have us work on while I set up the second half of my bullet journal. If you are in a journaling mood, or you can copy these down and work on them later. That is totally up to you. All right, so here is our first one. All right. So our first one is: what dreams, goals, or ideas do I have right now that might seem crazy to other people, but I believe in anyway? Hmm. So write that down and work on that, I hope. All right. And then our next one is going to be, I will leave these in the chat. All right. Our next one is going to be: looking back, what's something I once doubted myself on, or about rather, that actually turned out to be a great decision. So that's you talking to yourself and telling yourself that you are cuckoo bananas for wanting to do this thing, but it ended up turning out well. What is that? All right. And then our next prompt, our last one out of these three, is going to be hmm, if I were already seen as a genius, what would I give myself full permission to pursue without fear of looking foolish? Hmm. All right. Did I copy that? Yeah, there we go. All right. Uh, okay. So, what are your thoughts on these? Yes. Do you have any ideas or projects or dreams that you're working on right now that other people are wondering, that are making other people wonder about what you're doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so let us know in the chat if there's something that you would like to share. This is a safe space. We will not give you the side eye. If I see a side eye, I will kick that person out. I don't know how I would see that or how I'd be able to do it, but I got you. So feel free to share anything that you would like in the chat regarding that. And I hope that those prompts are helpful for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave us more quiet time. So much quiet time today. And I'm going to work on the second half of my weekly spread, and I will join you again in a few moments. Alright. We are killing it with the quiet planning time. Let me get rid of this timer for a minute. Look at me even having a timer on the screen. I'm so happy. All right, there we go. Okay, so wait, there was some things in the chat. All right. Oh, Daily Reads, Jenny. I'm sending you a heart. Thank you so much. Oh, I think you're amazing too, and I'm happy that you're here. Just I'm just feeling the love from all you guys. Thank you. All right. So very good. Beautiful, beautiful comment. I love it. All right. And then nursing geek games. All right. Yes, fellow Gen Xers. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna be me. It's so that is so you found out this is from the lovely song It's Gonna Be Me by NSYNC. I'm an NSYNCer. I'm not a Backstreet. Oh, I like Backstreet Boys too. Fine. But if I had to choose. So yeah, that is as soon as I said that it's gonna be May, the month of May, that immediately flashed in my head. So forgive me. I have all this weird trivia up in there. So yeah, I hope that 5 minutes was good for you. I hope you got some stuff done. 5 minute. I love just having a timer and just going for a sprint. I think that's really good for ADHDers, for our people with focus issues, and just people who need to be reminded, like, hey, I'm doing this thing. So yes, I love it. 5 minute sprints, 10. If I'm working with another person, well, I'm working with you guys, but yes, if I'm working on a very, very, very focused thing where I don't need to be speaking or doing anything else, then it does help to have another person with me to do body doubling. So that is something, if you have ADHD or any issues with being able to focus on one task for an extended period of time, I highly recommend. Yes, I highly recommend that you check out body doubling. It's awesome. Yeah, just having another person in the room with you or virtually is a blessing, and it will help you be able to focus on that task. And if you announce, "Hey, I'm gonna write this outline for this video," and you work on that for an hour, and then you check back in with that person. So yes, there's a website that I like to use. It's called FocusMate. It's not sponsored. I'm just letting you guys know. But yeah, I've been using it for, I want to say, 3 years now, just on and off. And when I remember to use it, it's awesome. So check it out. Yes. All right. Erica Martin. Okay. We see. Yes, this is good. I'm loving that we have this energy of knowing about NSYNC. I don't know. So yes, thank you. Yes, having a sprint of just even 2 minutes, even 3 minutes can be really helpful. And you have that timer. So I have my timer on my laptop, and then of course all of my devices, and then I have a separate analog timer as well that I use when I don't want to use my devices and I want to stay away from the screen. So all of those things are wonderful. So yes, I hope you have had some progress here. I just finished my second half of my weekly spread, and I kind of jacked it up a little. I'm going to be honest. It's okay. So my desk, I only have just a very limited amount of space on this table, and I had two other tables that are now disassembled and in storage. So I just have limited space to work with. And so I thought I had gathered all of my materials that I would need that would normally be here already, but I I forgot my ruler. So like I don't need a ruler. I can just count the dots and I can just do all this. But yeah, I it's not as neat as it normally would be. And I got the I don't know what I did here. It'll be Friday, whatever. So yes, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I am not about having this perfect, aesthetically pleasing weekly spread and just being, writing, I don't know, calligraphy and washi tape and all of that. So yes, I don't. Every now and then, I don't mind if it looks a little crazy. Isn't that the word of the week anyway? Crazy. So yeah, it looks a little nuts. For Sunday, I put a heart to remind myself that I'm not supposed to be doing stuff. I'm supposed to be resting and planning with you guys. So I try not to give myself to dos or anything urgent that needs to be done on Sundays. And then these are my squares for my to dos throughout the week. Saturday, I should get rid of Saturday. I do things on Saturday. Okay, fine. And then on this side will be the like events and appointments and things like that. So that's this really, yeah. This is what keeps me kind of sane, and this is what keeps me on the right path. Let's say, do I do everything? Do I do all of the to-dos that I write down? No, I do not. But I will tell you what, I would not do much of anything if I didn't take the time to plan. And I feel that more people should take at least a few minutes of time to just like sit and think what you're supposed to be doing for the week or whatever, next couple days. So all right, I'm saying too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, all right, we have a couple minutes. I want to revisit the journaling prompts that I gave you in case you needed to see them. All right, so our first journaling prompt for the week was, what goals and dreams, or goals or dreams or ideas, do I have that might be, I can read, do I have that might seem crazy to other people, but I believe in anyway? And again, I'm using the word crazy as more of just thinking outside of the box and thinking differently, from doing things that are outside of people's expectations. And so they are giving you grief or side eye about that. So, not a mental health thing. All right. And then, so if you've had that opportunity to write that down, I will show you this one. All right. Our next one is, looking back, what's something I once doubted myself about that actually turned out to be a great decision? In their face, or in your face, I guess. Somebody's face. Yes. What is that thing? And how can you, again, when I ask you these questions, I want to know, like, that feeling that you had, how can you harness that for the future? How can you take that confidence or that sureness, that surety about yourself, and take that into the future? Because that's what we want. We don't want to hold on to those good, positive feelings about yourself and take them with us, pack them in a bag. All right. Then our next prompt is, all right, if I were already seen as a genius, what would I give myself full permission to pursue without fear of looking foolish? So, uh, there's so many things. All right. So yeah, I think I would probably travel more. I would probably not worry so much about money and trying to do something really corporate. So yes, there are so many things, but yeah, I think it's important to, think about those things and maybe see if maybe you can't do them quite at the level that you want to do them, but maybe you could do like a watered down version of that. What would that look like? And then you go up from there. Hmm. Yes. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm saying a lot. I just want to thank you all so much for being with me today. I think just having your presence here is really, really just beautiful. I love that everyone's kind of sharing with each other and we are journaling together. I love seeing journalers or fellow planners together. And I hope that you come back next week. I don't know where I will be at a hotel next week. So bear with me if the internet sucks, but I will try my best. And yes, I hope that you subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel, and you will see more videos, more live streams. And then in a couple weeks, when I'm more settled, I will go back to edited videos, pre recorded, hopefully hair cuter, different clothes. So you have that to look forward to. And then, yes, if you feel so inclined, I hope you share this video or this channel with other people who may be in search of planning time as well. And yeah, I just send my heart out to you. I hope you have a wonderful week and keep in touch with me in the chats, in the comments. Like this video if you liked it. All right. Oh, thank you, Nursing Geek. I love having this space with you guys. And yes, I will always, I want to just keep it going. I want to keep it going. So next week I will be in a hotel in the northern outskirts of Cincinnati, Ohio. All right. I'll go ahead. All right. Does anyone have any final words for us? I thank you so much for joining me here. I'm going to put this here for Miss Nursing Geek. I appreciate you. Yes, I think this has been a wonderful time, and I feel good already. Win for the week. All right. I'm going to put some music on and then I'm going to leave. That's what I'm going to do. Have a wonderful week. I hope you go into the week feeling proud, feeling confident, feeling that someone loves you and that there are people who support you even when your ideas are crazy. I hope that you go into the week with a plan. So if you have a plan this time, I hope you plan sometime today or tomorrow. You know what I forgot to do? Hey, okay. I was like, I knew I couldn't end until I did something. I forgot to do the upside down wig. Goodbye. All right, now I feel cleansed. I feel better. Okay. Yes, I must leave now. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you next week. Bye.